Good day. This is the Lord. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. The word for the week is Lord. And I've chosen that because Jesus doesn't want what's mine. He doesn't want it. He doesn't need it. He wants something else, something far more important to him. He wants me and you. The story of the rich young ruler makes that clear. Here was a pious, spiritual, upstanding young man. He came to Jesus seeking spiritual wisdom, and Jesus looked at him, and we're told he loved him. And Jesus could see that there was one thing standing in the way and keeping this man from following him, and it was his money. So Jesus told him to go, sell everything he had, and give the money to the poor. Then he would have treasure in heaven, and then come and follow him. But when the young man heard this, we are told in one of the saddest lines in the Bible that his face fell, and he went away sorrowful because he had great riches. He loved his wealth more than he loved God. His possessions had first place in his heart and in his life. He put them before God, and so that was the one thing Jesus asked him to surrender. That's what the Lord always does. Jesus always asks me to give him the one thing I love more than him. I may say, Lord, you can have everything else in my life, but this one thing I want to keep for myself, to have for myself, to keep under my control. And when I do that, he always asks for that one thing. It may be my money, like it was for this rich young ruler, but it could be something else entirely. It can be almost anything. But no matter what it is, that is the one thing Jesus asks me to give, because he wants all of me, not just a part of me. He wants all of me because if he doesn't have all of me, he really doesn't have me at all. If there's something else that is more important, something else more influential, something I love more than I love him, then he's really not Lord of my life. Jesus wants to be my Lord and yours because he is the Lord of love. He wants to give us his love in all its fullness and richness, and doesn't want anything to stand in the way. He doesn't want anything to diminish his love. He wants us to live in his love and rejoice in his love and give his love away. He wants to be our first and best love for time and for eternity. Amen.